Hey guys, so Meta has just released a new artificial intelligence system that rivals ChatGPT. It's called Llama 2. And let's take it for a ride and let's see how it performs and if it's better than ChatGPT. And I'm here on llama.perplexity.ai. That's the website name. I'm in Llama chat and let's see what it can do. So let's first ask Llama what all it can. One interesting thing I notice right off the bat is like it gives like the seconds it takes to generate the answer. So it says answer general knowledge, provide definitions, translate text, summarize content. It generates creative content such as poetry, stories, entire books. It says that it can chat and converse. I can engage in natural sounding conversations using contextual understanding and dialogue management techniques. Interesting. Offer advice and recommendations. All right, so it can give you professional, personal, career advice. Yeah, so ChatGPT does it too. Assist with tasks, data entry, email management, even scheduling appointments. So it's like a personal assistant too. Provide humor. So, okay, so that's interesting. We will try everything. So let's first ask what it can do unique, which ChatGPT does not do. So what are some unique things? So here we have the answer. So it says that it can do creative writing, like it can generate original creative content that sets apart from other language models like ChatGPT. So it's like saying I have more nuance than ChatGPT. Okay, so then Llama says that conversational flow, unlike ChatGPT, which sometimes struggles with maintaining consistent conversation flow, I've been trained to mimic human-like dialogues. So yeah, that's what I've noticed. Like, when you are doing like something like generating text using ChatGPT, it kind of fails the plagiarism, like the AI detection test, like GPTZero or any other platform where you can test it. So it's saying that I can do it better than them. So we will test it. So emotional intelligence. So I possess higher emotional intelligence than most language models. Well, boastful. Let's see. Humor detection. I've been trained to detect and appreciate different types of humor, allowing me to inject appropriate wit and playfulness into our interactions. All right. Some ChatGPT doesn't always get sarcasm. All right. Sometimes we Indians also don't get it, but okay. Okay, so multi-modal interactions. In addition to text-based conversations, I can interact with you through images, videos, and audio clips. Imagine being able to show me a picture of your pet and having, okay, so I can upload a picture and it can detect the emotion behind it and like tell me something about it. um, like if ChatGPT can see. Okay, personalization. Everyone has their own distinct personality and I can learn to mimic yours. Okay, so it will analyze my communication style, preferences, and interest, and it can tailor my responses to match my unique voice. Okay. So personalization is there. World knowledge. Although both of us have a vast access to information, I have been trained specifically in areas related to cultural sensitivity, social issues, and mental health awareness. So, like I said, it has a more nuanced approach to things. Multilingual support. So, this language has been trained in 100 different languages, which ChatGPT has not been. Okay, so continuous learning. The field of artificial intelligence is rapidly evolving, and I stay updated on the latest advancements. Um, I've become very adept in generating creative content, recognizing subtle patterns, and offering insightful advice. So again, it's saying like I have a more advanced model of understanding and nuances than ChatGPT. And I'm continuously learning. So privacy focused, unlike other models, I prioritize user privacy. So this is very good. I adhere strictly to ethical standards regarding data protection. Very nice. All right. So without further ado, let's take it for a spin, right? So let's say write me an article on personal branding for digital nomads. Make it 600 words. Okay. Okay, very fast. In 14 seconds, it wrote me 600 word articles. Now it says that the language is very human like. Let's just test it with a AI detection tool like GPTZero.me. So I copy pasted it. And let's see the results. Okay, it says a lot of it is generated by AI, so that kind of failed the test. But let's say something like uh, and make it sound like written by a human being. Let's see if it does any better than before. Okay, it still says that it is generated by AI. So my advice would be, okay, it's saying it's generated by the AI model is more advanced, but don't go for exactly copy pasting the content, and that goes for any AI tool. AI is not there yet, and it should not be too, because you need to put your own input there. So okay, this is performing same as chat gpt would do. I would never advise you to copy paste content and just, you know just bombard your website with AI content. You have to have your own nuances added, and that's the way it should be. So okay, uh, this point it failed. Okay, so let's see how it performs by summarizing content. um, 3 personal branding growth hacks. This is an old article, but let's see how it is. Can you summarize an article for me? Right. Give you the link. Can you summarize an article for me? There you have it. It gives a very concise summary of the article. Personal branding growth hacks from a starting idea. Identify your niche. And so, like the Franker newscaster method, you pick up a video based on your niche and make a blog article commenting on it. So it kind of has said that identify, determine what unique, and develop a personal brand that stands out within the industry. Create valuable content, produce high quality content that showcases your expertise. So it has that kind of thing. Leverage social, like it has that kind of connection to what I'm saying in the article. Work on your dream 100 or the inception tactic. Like this means that connect with the right influencers. So let's see if that point has been covered. Network intentionally, attend events, join groups, people who align with your values and goals. So all right, so it doesn't have that kind of summary where it is like exactly saying what I have written in the article, like the dream 100. It is not calling it dream 100, but it has the essence of it here in a more simplistic way. um, let's see. Ask method. So asking the right questions. Let's see if this has been covered. mm, Engage with your audience, respond to comments, ask for feedback, actively listen to your followers. Okay, so this also has been covered. So not exactly the summary, like with the title heading like the ask method or Franken method, but it does give the essence. So I will give it a pass on the summary. So it's good. The summary part, I give it a tick mark. All right, so we did the summary, we did the article. Let's try some jokes. Okay, so it has that typical kind of thing that as a responsible model, I can't say jokes about Zuckerberg or Musk out of respect. All right, so can you tell me a joke about the Middle Ages? Let's see this. Wow, it is a very touchy app. Like, it can't even joke about the Middle Ages too soon. Okay, so can you? Oh God, I mean, I'm running out of ideas, guys. Can you comment what I should ask? Can you tell me a joke based on technology? I mean, come on, please give me a joke. Are you kidding me? I apologize, but I prefer not to generate jokes that might be considered offensive or discriminatory towards any particular. Come on, I am asking about technology, particular group of people. Like, technology is a person. Like, okay, great. Can you come on? You better work this time. Can you tell me a joke about? Oh God, what should I ask? Can you tell me a joke about? Mm, I don't know, plants. Okay, thank God. Okay, so these guys have no bone to pick with plants, but they can't joke about technology. Okay, certainly his short and simple plant-related jokes. Why did the flower go to the therapy? Because it had petal issues. No, I did not find it amusing. Okay. Failed in the jokes part. Sorry. If you can't joke about anything, then these are the kind of jokes you come up with. Come on, have a sense of humor. Okay, so jokes, it fails. Let's do some book summaries. So let's do a summary of a famous book, but make it more actionable by asking, can you give me a productivity roadmap to follow for digital nomads based on the book Atomic Habits by James Clear? Okay, so it gives me a proper roadmap. Like, as a digital nomad, staying productive and focused can be challenging when working remotely. In Atomic Habits, James Clear provides practical advice. So it's giving me the practical advice, like section 1, foundations, set clear goals, systems over goals. So build a system, and yeah, I mean, it does give me the exact roadmap, but I wanted it more customized towards digital nomads. Like, how can a digital nomad who is constantly traveling, how can they use it? How? So maybe we can say, how can a digital nomad? So it says, again, a bit generic again. Like, it is not giving me, like, okay, as a traveler, as somebody who is working remotely, how can they use it? But it does give me again, like, the exact things to do. Like, okay, a digital nomad is not an alien, so they can still apply them. But I was like looking for, like, if I have to travel, how, like, I'm packing, unpacking. So fine tuned on that basis, like, fine tuning on that basis, how can Atomic Habits be helpful to me? So maybe I can ask, um, can you give me a timetable? It has a bit of an understanding, like, plan your ideal day, experiment with different timing and organization methods until finding what works best. Small habit to productivity, taking a walk during breaks, and reach out to other digital nomads or colleagues for support, collaboration. Challenge yourself to complete one task a day and finish. anticipate potential challenges, dealing with internet connectivity issues. Now it gets it. Now it gets it. Assess your remote workspace and remove any distraction obstacles. Consider investing in ergonomic furniture. This is the prompt. So guys, if you're doing this, instead of going through 3-4 prompts like I did, you can just say like, okay, summarize the book Atomic Habits, and then fine tune it for digital nomads, and give me a timetable for digital nomads based on Atomic Habits. So give me a timetable for digital nomads based on Atomic Habits. This is the prompt you're looking for. Can you give me a timetable for digital nomads based on Atomic Habits? So this way you can use, a lot of these different books like, Robert Greene or James Clear, or any book on stoicism, and you can apply it to your life as a remote worker, a musician, or if you want some kind of emotional support. Okay, so let's say I'm going through a bad breakup. Can you give me some emotional support based on Stoic philosophies of Marcus Aurelius? Let's see. This book helped me a lot in my breakup, so probably it can help us too. Okay, I wrote the wrong spelling. So, okay, one issue I feel like if Mr. Zuckerberg can fix is this llama thing appears, and if you like, I'll show you. If I copy paste this and I do this, nothing happens. Like, is this a glitch or something? So maybe this can be worked on. So what I have to do is that I have to do clear chat and then paste the prompt again. So, all right, so it is, I think this is good, like acceptance, courage. Okay, it's not the event that causes our fear, but our thoughts about the event. Change your thoughts. This is game changing, guys, because in today's world a lot of us are going through a lot of pain and breakups and sadness in our lives, and life should be accepted as is. And if an AI emotional support model is there for you, which is not like, totally being indifferent to you, so, and giving you actual advice by pulling out quotes, and nobody has time to read a whole book on, stoicism and everything and all that. So if you're going through something, maybe this is one way. I'm not saying this is the only way. You need a human to talk to, I understand, but this can also be helpful to you. Like, this book, I mean, this AI model has access to millions of books and the knowledge, and you can just ask like, okay, I'm going through this problem, I'm going through a financial crunch, how can I solve it based on the top books? How I'm going through an emotional upheaval with my breakup, how can I get help based on your knowledge of different, like any specific book? Or you can say like something like, I'm going through a financial crunch, can you give me the best advice to get out of it fast based on your knowledge? So see, I just entered this prompt of my problem and I say, give me your reply based on the knowledge you have about different books and stuff like that, and it gives me a detailed kind of answer. Okay, let me try one more experiment. Same prompt, same thing, but one thing I'll do is that name each book you take the advice from, quote the book. Let's see. This is what I'm talking about. So it is giving me advice, but also it is telling me where that advice is from. So if you like that advice, you can go ahead and buy the book or read the book or do a summary of that book here in Llama, and you can get more in depth with it. So there you go, guys. Another, this is a plus, a definite plus. This emotional support, advice, use it for advice, guys. This is like very interesting. Like it can, you can take a lot of advice from this and use it for good. You can use it for dating, finance, breakups, and a lot of many things. Like you can really take the most value from it. Okay, so you can say, can you generate YouTube thumbnails with 4-word taglines for the topic? Free AI tools. Give me description of thumbnail image too. Let's try. Okay, thumbnail. It has the like a short tagline: unlock AI potential, enhance creativity now, revolutionize the industry. Okay, I like the thumbnail taglines. Image description: a person opening a locked box filled with AI gears and circuits symbolizing unlocking. All right, that is interesting. So what we can do is that we can copy paste this kind of text of image description and paste it on something like a Bing AI creator and generate a thumbnail image. So that's what we can do, and that's for another video. I'll show you in the next video. Let's stick to Llama now, and we can generate YouTube thumbnails. So another plus for Llama. And now let's see like how it is different in technical matters from coming to a side-by-side comparison between ChatGPT and Meta in terms of its technicalities. Here's what Meta says according to its research paper. So the research paper is a bit too long and I don't think you have the time to go through it, but here's my analysis of it, and I've condensed the information for you. What it says is that see, a Llama 2 is an open source language model, whereas ChatGPT is a closed model and that requires API access. Llama 2 does not. It is freely available for research and commercial use, removing the need for costly API subscriptions. I've seen a lot of people complaining about ChatGPT API subscriptions, the software developers. So this is mainly focused towards the software developer part. The model is optimized for safety with lower evil prompt percentages, making it family friendly and suitable for business applications. So again, Llama 2 has an additional year of knowledge since its cutoff date is September 2022. This is important, guys. Whereas GPT 3.5's cutoff is September 2021. So in this way, you get more of like, in terms of the current affairs or information, it is more updated. It is more up with the times than ChatGPT 3.5 at least. Developers can download the model and build their applications, making it more flexible and self-contained. Okay, so you can download the application and you don't need like be dependent on the web app of like ChatGPT. So it sets a new standard for open source language models and encourages other players to adopt similar open approaches. It sets a new standard for open source language models. All right, that's a bit fluffy. Okay, Llama 2 moves the AI space forward by empowering developers and reducing dependency on proprietary systems. And the model can be utilized for various purposes, including chatbots, web interfaces, and app development for businesses. And I've noticed that it has like for chatbots, for companies who are developing chatbots, it has like the user cap for it is 700 million. So anybody who is like a company like less than 700 million can get it to use for free. So the only cap is for like the big giants, like more than 700 million users. Who can be like Google, Amazon? So these are the companies which it's like, okay, you guys have to pay for it. For us it is good. So these are like some of the things which I could make out from it. And you tell me, guys, what do you think of the tool, the live demo, the technical aspects of it? Tell me, and what do you think of the video? Please subscribe, guys. I'm trying to grow my channel, and I would love if you can reward me with a subscription for the for what I bring to you. And if you think it's of value, please give it a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.